Howard Hepworth, our referee, gets us started. Etta Tuionetoa to serve. Let's play pickleball.
Anything up against the Flash woman, it's done. It's over. The firepower combination between the two of them is not matched by anybody.
0-0-1.
You wanted more from Etta right out the gate. There you go.
Etta's in that conversation as well, as if you don't make the ball bounce against her, you will pay.
0-0-2.
Margin's so thin here. Oh, the floor is lava.
Oh.
Oh my. What a dig from Pisnik.
A little bit casual there from Jorja. It looked like she was about to change her mind, and bounce got her.
0-0-1. I'll recall.
Back in the day, you had 10 seconds to serve no matter what. That would have been a panicked moment. Not the case anymore. One dink that goes too far, and it's trouble.
Good teamwork right there. Complimentary pickleball.
0-0-2.
Just wide.
Side out.
Well, we played a bunch of rallies. It's still nothing on the scoreboard. And these ladies know this is going to be a grind. Cannot give anything away. And that's a giveaway right there on the serve. Not even close. Wide.
Yeah, just getting started. Like I said,
0-0-2.
the only times I've seen Jorja make any errors has been really at the beginning of games before she gets into her flow. Good read.
And Etta finds the baseline on that one. They get the ball back, and we're going to keep an eye on. The Flash did play earlier in this heat, so again, I know that it was hot. Wow.
Another miss serve.
Wow. Yeah. And Jorja's like, if you're going to have them cheering my miss serve, come on now.
0-0-2.
Big smile on her face. Wow, Tina's so steady.
One.
That is out in the flash. Get the first point of the match.
It looks like they're going to play straight up as well. Well, not as well, but.
They did that earlier today, and that's interesting as well. Oh, rides the rail, but stays on the Dallas side.
I do think when Tyra is on this forehand side, that's when you really have to make her work off the ground, off her forehanding.
Side
And
out.
it's preventable because she could just stack Jorja over there, who's been just money on the right side.
Yeah, I do like the
0-1-1.
look. I know a lot of the top tier women's teams are throwing different looks out and getting comfortable playing straight up. The difference is it's not broke, don't fix it
Right.
sometimes.
Zero, 1, 2.
Yeah.
I mean, these cut angles from Tyra
They're
are
money.
unbelievable.
She has the best put away in pickleball.
I mean, Etta is not, I mean, she's 10 feet from that.
You don't even try
No.
for it, honestly.
1, 0, 1.
Oh, sneaky off the Tui there.
I like the pull. In 2025, those who pull the trigger first are going to win.
2, 0, 1.
There you go. Put that on a plaque, everybody.
Just too good. I think when Tina and Etta are seeing dead dinks right now, they're going to have to take some risk and maybe use a little bit of off base on Jorja and Tyra. I mean, it's tough because they're such good counter punchers, but you have to
3-0-1.
implement some pressure because otherwise they're just going to be free sailing all day. Nice.
The dig from Jorja to get that back to even.
Great dink.
And then grinds it out, so the reliable Pisnik throws one in the net, and after 0-0 forever, it's now 4-zip the
4,
flash.
0, 1.
Wow.
Jorja's had a lot of success reaching in and attacking Pisnik's right hip. She's on that one.
4, 0, 2.
Tyra nowhere to be found in the middle. Wow. Good look for Jorja. Kind of a catch and release there.
Quinn kind of picked up on
Yeah.
that one, it seemed like. All right, and then if I'm Tina and Etta right now, if I'm not on the board, I'm thinking about just putting Etta on the left and creating a little bit of a different look.
Yeah, don't lose the same way.
0, 4, 1.
Yes.
Second serve.
Wow, just an ugly third halfway up the net there. Ranchers have to pick their
0-4-2.
level up quickly because this is not best 2 out of 3 women's match.
It goes quick.
Wow. Two triggers pulled, both rebuffed, but not that one. Beautiful rally, and they're finally on the board.
And Etta's so good out of the air. I think she's really got to look to pressure Deke, either behind Tyra or at her body, trying to make it bounce and really look to reach. Because that's what Jorja's doing from the right. As you see right here.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my.
Time out.
Tyra's lucky she didn't take a Franklin paddle to the head there from Jorja. Look at this at the end. This is crazy. Wow. Okay. They didn't talk. They just both went for it, which is better than nobody.
As a team, like I said, their combined firepower is just so impressive.
Oh, got caught in the jet stream as the wind picks up, and the wind is at the back of the Ranchers. 5-1 and a chance to switch ends with a
5-1-1.
massive lead here if they win this rally. Well, cut serve. Let's see if the Ranchers on the other end can clean up their game, because it's getting taken to them 7-1.
And that's what makes this team so tough. You want to apply pressure, but you can't just apply panic pressure. You have to pick really good spots.
Wow. Pop
Wow.
it, and then Pisnik gets tagged with that in the arm, trying to get out of the way. And you talked about the message you can send as the women's team if they get out the door with this one-sided a score.
Wow.
Here comes Jorja.
But it looks like Alshon's asking for a timeout right now, and they're going to get it.
And right now, it is one-way traffic for the Flash.
Wow.
Dug out of another hole.
At what point do you just say too good as well?
Sometimes you just got to tip your cowboy hat. 10-1 game point for the Flash.
There we go.
Just comes up short, but what a rampage that run was.
1-10-1. Second serve.
It's not helping much, Dave.
No, you got to make that, especially. I mean, that's Tina's bread and butter, getting to the line.
Oh, boy.
Wow. A missed third, a missed fifth, and an ugly possession. Game point here, number 2, and to send an emphatic message of an 11-1 win. And that is exactly what they will do. All the build-up, all the hype, and the Flash said, hey, let's play pickleball.
Wow, not a big serve, and it worked what I would expect to work on his regular serve.
No, another 70%er.
This team is going to live and die by the driving crash, which is interesting because I would say Augie and J-Dub really have 2 of the better drive volleys on tour.
And there's the athleticism of Oncins.
J-Dub was on it just a little bit late with his feet. And Dave, I think this matchup right now is very interesting because always when I see Christian Alshon play men's doubles, I say, do not play his right foot. But JW, I think you can actually play Christian's right foot because he welcomes an attack.
True. What a get to keep this rally going after a Flick Wizard poach.
Wow.
And how about that? They ended up with 2 backhands in the middle, and Augie goes like, I'm good over here.
Brought out the Tui.
So nice. Yes, backhands can't cover the middle, folks, and often do. Flash take the early lead here.
They're going to stay.
Interesting. Yeah, and Alshon, for all his wanting to be the top player, I'm impressed with his willingness to play the right. It's an aggressive right, but do what's best for the team here in Oncins.
He's really turned into one of the most well-rounded players.
Yeah, especially now that he's got singles titles, is able to play singles, is over the injury. The sleeve is more mental and precautionary that you see on his leg. Nice job by Oncins of getting that ball down. 2 apiece. All 2s here in match 2. Oh no, Augie again.
A little bit of wind behind us, I feel. And just kind of sailing on it because he's not getting up to it. Such good reach.
Wow. Inside out with the forehand and then just kept the paddle there and hit a backhand right in the exact spot. And it's the Ranchers up a pair. Aggressive right side. Aggressive left side.
Wow. Yeah, they're just going to play, no matter who's on the other side, they're going to play their game style, which is they're going to implement a lot of pressure and say the aggressor is going to win out more than the counter attacker.
Wow. Oh my, what a mess. So, like I am when my Steelers are playing, Leia. Wow, another soft error. Piling up.
Yeah. A lot of uncharacteristic errors between the 2.
Early today, the fellas for the Flash were the only team to lose.
Wow.
Got
Making that counter
back
cross
to the
body.
Yeah, Guh and J.W. Johnson lost to Dylan Frazier and Fed Stacksrud earlier, but they won both the mixed.
Can't do it twice to J.W. though.
All right, it is go time.
2-8-1.
It's a good ball there by Guh. I think right now, if he can, I know Eric Oncins, it's very hard to reset to, but he's got to get JW involved a little bit more in that backhand-to-backhand versus Oncins.
Tough to climb the hill when you miss your serve there as well. Killer.
Oh, man.
Ugly possession. They got one, but a missed serve and a routine third. That wasn't even a great return.
8-3-1.
Biggest serve.
Skips off the tape. Boy, just flying in. Oohs and ahs on Oncins.
Oh, man. I like the look there of running around, but just kind of coming up short on a couple dinks here.
And as we look ahead to mix, we will not get a rematch of the Atlanta Slam in the Carvana PPA Tour, as Etta Tuionetoa and Alshon will not play the Johnsons, and that was the Ranchers' choice.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay there. Wow.
Again.
So on the second one.
And Alshon says, are you not entertained? What a rampage and a response. Game point for the Ranchers.
What a way to finish.
My. Shake it, bake it, and we are tied. When you enter the corral, boom. Can't do that.
Yeah, it's a very small window to redirect. I also think it's big, just like when a guy plays Anna Lee Waters, to beat her, you're going to have to shut her down, which is a big ask. And it's the same thing with Jorja Johnson, and Oncins definitely has that firepower.
Oh, no.
Oh, and I jinxed him.
Welcome to the booth. It's part of what we do. I apologize in the future when I jinx you.
1-0-2.
deadest of dinks.
Oh, that's a good look, though. That's really what I think you have to do to beat this team. You have to stay there, shut down Jorja, and really look for Tina to win a few of those and take your chances. Wow.
Oh, my. J-Dub gets an absolute sitter, and I think he could have been worried about where's Jorja here.
Yeah.
And kind of didn't swing through it.
Very ambitious.
Zero, 2-2.
Oh, wow.
Tried to hit it through her twice from the baseline, got closer, and just demolished a 1-0 out of the air. Wow.
Oncins is bringing the fire. I love his energy.
That was part of the trade for Noe Cliff, too. You get a high upside player with tons of energy. Noe Cliff, very high floor, very good player. You're not going to get crazy energy all over the court. Too early here.
Oh, wow.
Got herself a ball to take a look at and then kind of changed her mind.
It looked like she did change her mind. Oncins made her think about it a little bit with those previous backhands. What a reset.
So a few errors from Jorja here, nothing on that possession.
2-1.
Pisnik's been a couple of those uncharacteristically in women's now and then.
2-2.
Oh, shaking and baking all the way up to the line.
Making his presence known. What a shot.
And ATP is perfection for Pisnik. Patiently let it get wide enough. And then after all these cut dinks, comes around the ball and hits a beautiful ATP winner. Ranchers up 1.
Interesting. I thought he was there for that one.
I think he did as well, but doesn't get a paddle on it. So they do take the lead, though, thanks to Pisnik's heroics.
What a return. Yeah. I think Jorja's just going to have to be a little bit less trigger happy right now at Oncins and really work the point. Ooh, what a shot. Or that's another one. Go cross court.
Yeah. So Jorja and Eric staring each other down. That's why I love mixed doubles.
And even and back at it. And, you know, Dave, these are two of the girls on tour who cut dink more often than roll.
For sure.
It's very rare we see that matchup.
And when you see that as the opponent, what are you looking for? Something to fly a little far? I mean, the spin is different than obviously rolling it.
Yeah, I mean,
because that cut's just not going to hurt you. It's not an attack ever. Wow.
Wow. There. You jinxed it, reverse. Yeah, but that was rare. Yeah, I think it makes for longer rallies, and a lot of people who tend to cut dink like to hold the line more. I'm one of them because I like to reach in more. I've started rolling more, but that means giving up more space on the line.
Wow. Oh.
Wow, Oncins. Going cross body.
Jumps in there, then handles the counter of the flick wizard, and then reads the next ball, and J-Dub is sitting heavy forehand, and that is not where the ball went. This kid is electric. Pulled wide from Pisnik. Explain, because I think a lot of people are fascinated by what you just said about you had to give up some of the line based on the type of dink you hit.
Yeah, I mean, so in order to create some roll, you have to give yourself space. You have to get your hips behind the ball, so you have to give up space on the line, which for me, I have a lot of length, so I always cut and like to reach in. My goal was less to pressure and more just to take away space. But with how talented and how hard it is to win those rallies now, I have to create more pressure. So I have to give up, you know, a good foot on the line, which means I can't get as much out of the air. Oh, wow.
Oncins is working hard to find anything that can be an offensive shot for him. That one caught the net. See what they do with the second part of this possession. Smart. Right back to the spot that Oncins vacated.
Yeah, that was such a good, smart put away, and Jorja steps in to finish.
So Jorja wins the Ginsu contest there, 5-3.
Tina motioning to herself, stay down, don't rise up. I agree. And this is already a pretty physical match with this heat.
Yes.
These long rallies are going to have a toll. Yeah.
So the flag. Can the Johnsons keep this going?
On a one is big. Oh, wow. Interesting. I haven't seen that one from him all day.
No. Little two-y roll of the middle, and it just was not hit with any authority. And most ladies would never bring that up the line there, but Jorja don't care.
No, she likes bringing it up the line. She welcomes the attack, and then if you don't want to attack her, she will welcome you sending the ball to her brother.
Yes. And now 8-3.
I want to stay, and this is kind of looking like all the other matches have gone. That's so good.
If you look at the back of the shirt like that, Flick Wizard indeed with there's a little sheen on those letters. But we're a ways away from the Dreambreaker, but the Flash continued their onslaught here in this mixed match.
Second serve.
Wild cut
Maybe we
return.
jinxed it.
Maybe we did. I hope so. Let's have it. Let's make this 9-all.
Okay. That's what you want out of a timeout, though, Dave.
Smartest person ever. Look at that. 2 stops. Bang, bang.
Oncins has to go right here.
Second serve.
That's going. Just the making part of the going was missing there.
And that's kind of the pressure when you're feeling rushed. He ran through that.
Yeah.
So it's hard when you're feeling scoreboard pressure to really take your time. Both those shots are just very rushed, and he's falling back on them.
And trying to score 6 points in 2 swings.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Pressing there.
And quickly, again, for the 3rd game of this, it is game point for the Flash. Look out.
Ooh, she's feeling it.
Second serve.
That's a feeling it shot.
I can't believe J-Dub didn't go down the line with that forehand drive. Tried to catch Oncins leaning a little much. Game point 2.
That way.
Whoops. Oh. Just give Jorja the walk-off. That's what she's been doing. Jorja freaking Johnson is up. So here we go. Etta Tuionetoa gets it started. Let's play pickleball.
Wow, good first point.
Longest point of this entire match from any of them goes to the Flash.
And Etta electing not to dig down the line to Tyra, just keeping it to Augie that point.
Second serve.
And Augie looking to put together a better showing than in men's, where he got just scraped.
Yeah, a few misses like those in men's. Oh,
wow.
A little high.
A little?
A little high. Hey,
A lot
but I like
high.
that. He was missing them in the net before. Good adjustment.
And then found to get out of jail free card and played it and gets him on the board.
Side out. Zero, 1-1.
Oh.
Point.
I know Tyra missed that shot, but I honestly love her attitude after it.
Yeah.
She smiles,
1-1.
like,
Yep, I went for it. I missed by 10 feet, and I'm okay.
yeah, that's why she can stay in matches all the time. Shot.
Man, the Hurricane Tyra Black show right there. Wow.
I think she's better than most men out of the air. I mean, it's just so impressive what she's able to reach and get down on. Case in point.
Boom.
Get out of there, Augie. Tyra's got a forehand.
Yeah, just Augie, play that solid right side over there.
1-1-1.
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
Second serve.
I mean, I do like that. I think that was a good drop. You got to commit before Christian hits the ball. Christian that was a great shot. He really got down on it.
Point.
This is sometimes where I feel like Christian can just get himself in a little bit of trouble.
2-1-2.
Like, I think Etta's there and set.
Yeah.
And it caused a little bit confusion on his shot, and he wasn't able to execute.
And you're going to do nothing special with that ball at all except add movement and confusion to your side.
1-2-1.
I mean, Tyra.
That's in. No.
Just
We're
not.
shocked.
I'm shocked because everything she throws up in the air goes in.
Yes, it doesn't matter. I think the wind got it. It's the only way.
Yeah, we'll blame Mother Nature, although she is the hurricane, so she should be able to control the wind.
Punch ball. Right foot. Will make him step in.
Okay, so Augie got on the momentum step in there.
Is that not worth a challenge? Just
Maybe. I mean, you get
You lost
three.
the
You get
point
three. Yeah,
anyway.
you get three of them.
I think I would have
Howard was pretty emphatic Oh, my.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is crazy. This is in.
She's got it. Oh.
He didn't hit that clean either, and that's the way to do it against Tyra.
Yeah, it looked like it kind of ricocheted. The early lead down for the Ranchers.
And this has been the theme of a very one-sided, but only half the time for your team match.
Front ball, left foot.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez, back to back.
Wow. Howard Hepworth all over it. No one's questioning it. 5-2.
5-2-1. Second serve.
And gone. You like that look of the Ernie from Etta there.
Yeah, I think, especially on that aggressive of a dink, it's good to put pressure, and Christian loves his forehand speed up. I really do think it's a good play they run.
Plus, yeah, you just funnel the ball right over. You don't even need to hit an Ernie. It gives you that. 6-2. See if Augie and Tyra can right what's been going wrong. The answer is no. 7-2.
7-2-2.
Uh-oh. Oh, my.
Side out.
See, and down 2-7, Tyra like still smiles about it, and I really do think it's pretty genuine.
Because that was a terrible dink.
2-7-1.
And it
She
worked
knows
perfect.
she got away with
Yes.
it there. Good drive. What a move. Man, the athleticism of Christian Alshon is always impressive.
And the crowd loved every minute of that. My goodness,
Gordy
the
Grant
athleticism.
loving it up there.
Pterodactyl incoming again. And oh, I love that. Not our first rodeo. The sign work over here is spectacular.
They're trying to get their looks on TV tonight.
Yeah, got to. Wow, pretty routine volley goes wide. 3 points from a Dreambreaker.
Looks like they're thinking about calling a timeout.
They should.
I mean, it's now or never. Looks like Tyra's calling him off. I've never felt such momentum changes or lack of changes like in MLP. Sometimes you can get in a hole and you, just like that, you just feel like there's no coming out of it.
I mean,
And again, Augie's calling for a timeout.
he needed like an emotional play in the Dreambreaker. We'll see if that ever
She's
comes.
getting better and better, too. All right, just what you need out of a timeout. Tyra and Augie really got to get something going here.
What do you want them to do with when they get the return here?
When they get the return, I would say the drive does not seem to be that advantageous this week. You want to get the ball down to their feet.
What about driving and missing it by 4 or 5 feet?
Yeah, you mainly just want to get to the line. I don't care how you do it. And I really just think Tyra's going to need to dink ahead, look for the Ernie, and Augie apply some pressure. They haven't been able to get anything, really.
With that epic first point that they won, and then it's just been nothing. Oh.
Okay. There
Good read. Good read from Etta to jump back in and fill the opening. Just extended too much.
Yeah, Augie really does have some good offense with his forehand into the right side person's body. That is very good in mix, and I think they need to start looking for that. 2 quick points right there, though. That always helps.
The flash mob will get very motivated if they get 1 or 2 more here.
Exactly. I mean, momentum changes happen all the time. I can't tell you how many times I was ahead at MLP this year, and I almost coughed it up.
Another little shortcut serve.
And what I really think needs to be fixed is every time they're siding out, it's due to a missed shot in the backcourt.
Yeah.
Just make them beat you from the front court.
Second serve.
Great first volley from Ga.
There's an opening here.
9-4-2.
Stuck at 9 again.
And on this possession, you have to get to the line. No more misses in the backcourt. Miss your drops as high as possible.
One of the good young junior PPA players, Ryder Brown, had the flash mob hat on there in that last shot. Oh my.
Whoa.
Second serve.
If Tyra can't get there, nobody can.
Yeah.
4-9-2. Point.
Okay. Within 4.
Timeout 10.
So will the comeback continue?
What a dink.
Wow.
That backhand dink has betrayed him a couple times tonight.
9-5-1.
Sitting on 9 again.
Point.
Too much on the volley, and we have game point and force a Dreambreaker point.
That's that switch we talked about.
10-5-1.
And you want a Dreambreaker, you want it to be the tightest it can be. Well, individual game. Let's play pickleball.
Oh, man.
Point.
Just a routine forehand volley. Put in the net, 1-0
1-0.
for the Ranchers.
Point.
That's a tough return right there to try and go cross-court to Christian's backhand when he can run around and you leave the line open for his best
2-0.
shot. Wow.
Oh my goodness. The
Timeout.
flick wizard
1-1.
is a wizard off the ground as well. My goodness. Everybody in the place thought, well, maybe he'll find an ATP
1-2.
or not.
He's so cash after it, too. Oh, what a shot, though.
Side out.
So Alshon
1-3.
does what we think was necessity and gets his team off and running to a lead. It is on here in Austin.
Yeah, this is big right here. You need to make the Flash women feel the
3-1.
pressure. Wow.
First two Oncins tried to hit literally through Augie Ga and then passes him. 4-1, what a start.
4-1.
Great ball.
Side out.
These
1-2.
lefties. Wasn't that pretty? That was not an easy volley.
That was dipping, and he got in quick.
So Augie Ga
Needed that one.
had to
2-4.
have it for his squad. Can he get another? He
Great
can.
shot. Yeah, Augie is a sneaky good singles
Yes.
player.
3-4.
Chance to tie it on this one. Oh, and Oncins forced to stay back and misses wide.
See, hitting the hero shots are tough.
So what a job by Gladiator Gov picking up his team. 3 for him, 4 all.
4-4.
I mean, Etta came in. Jorja was not in good position at all there, but like you said, make them pass you.
She just bull rushed her, essentially, and that was the best look Etta's going to get. Yeah, see, I think Etta on those especially if you're able to get it deep to Jorja's backhand. I think she's just going to have to, you know, take a little bit of risk. I mean, obviously that one paid off.
And then guess. It's okay. Guess.
Etta's got some good volleys.
Yeah.
That's tough. Oh, she's there. She's
there. Oh my, Etta emptying the tank. Gets cheers from people wearing red and blue. What an effort. Big chance for Jorja to extend the lead here.
6-5.
Oh, I heard an out, but that came from. Wow. So
if that was in, that was a amazing return.
Truck, can we see that? Was a call missed?
I think Jorja is saying that it was, Julie, sorry, is saying that maybe it was out.
It does not matter now. 2 apiece there. 6 all. Tyra comes forward immediately and misses a volley. Okay.
Slice volley betrayed her.
Tina Pisnik jumps in front.
And Tyra.
Oh, forced to hit a backhand.
There, though.
She's there,
She's
too.
there? Oh, my gosh.
Look at.
She's just going to come in.
Oh, my goodness gracious. There is no way that Hurricane Tyra Black should have won that rally, but she did.
I was going to say before, I think the last competitive point she played was against Annalie Waters.
I know, back in California. Oh, that just checked up.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. There were a few Dreambreakers along the way.
Yeah, I think maybe me last
maybe
year
you.
at the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah.
8-7.
Same spot that Jorja was in to give the next in line a 2-point lead. But no. Great job by Pisnik. 1 round through the order. Do you know what we proved, Leah Jansen? Absolutely nothing. 8 all.
And this was the formation that kind of gave them a struggle for the flash and got them in an early hole before.
8-8.
So Alshon won 3-1 to start. Can he do it again?
It's a good start.
And it all started with a routine forehand volley miss for J-Dub the first time.
9-8.
Oh my.
So pretty.
To be moving right with all that and keep that way in the court, Leah. Tremendous read, too.
He's just so good out of the air. Once the ball is on the ground, you're pretty, you know it's over.
Jorja Johnson's already done better than the first rotation.
A little high there.
Now we're talking with some competition.
See if they can square it up here.
Oh, my.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
Lead because of this guy.
Volley.
And Oncins, we have an eye on him. Not try to do too much. Great first point.
10-11.
Wow.
Good net coverage. It's almost impossible to pass the guys nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not hitting a ball that's a centimeter over the net, they're going to hit a volley winner.
The chants are Augie in the Ranchers Corral.
Oh.
So we've had a missed serve in the middle of the net from Alshon and a bad miss on a return. And can Augie possibly do it again?
13-10.
This is a big point. Oh, Eric's got to get in.
There he comes. And he does. Okay. So 2-2 that time. An improvement for Oncins. The ladies were 4-4.
This is big for Etta. Every single time before I step on the court, I tell the person, give me the serve, because you want to start out serving.
Can she move them within 1?
Etta's got to put a little bit more on her serve.
Yes.
I think the first ball is just so important, and especially if you're not used to playing singles, it's even more important.
Yeah, if you put it in the middle of the box, you're just saying, Jorja, please come to the net on your terms. Here she comes.
She's going to keep coming. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable shot from Etta.
Fired up, man.
And the heartbeat of this team is Jorja Johnson.
I love her mentality. She's really embracing the fact that I'm just going to be the aggressor here.
11.
There you go.
Okay, much better return. Can she grab the last one and keep them within striking distance?
She's got to go for her serve here.
12-15.
Better.
Much better serve. Oh, just almost fell. This is insane.
She's there.
And Etta is waiting. What chaos, but Etta doesn't care. 2-2 again.
And Etta had a big moment. Stepped up, hit a big serve, hit a big third, and came in behind it. That's what you got to do.
13-15.
Uh-oh.
That is a tight return.
Wow, was it ever. Tina Pisnik looking to tie this at 15. Tyra is just everywhere. Some very safe volleys, though, that would have made it easier if she punched a couple of those.
Yeah, I mean, she's such an athlete. She's just going to come out here and run balls down.
16-14.
1-1 on this rotation.
There.
Wow. That might be what's challenging the in-rolling there.
Yeah, it looks like she was like, was that in? I think it caught.
You got to challenge that. You got. Why not?
15.
I think also Tyra
15-16.
in this is a little bit at the disadvantage, thinking that, you know, she's such a heavy favorite.
Right.
She plays as much singles as Tina.
Oh.
What a get.
That was interesting.
Oh, he set that up so well. I mean, he knew where that was going.
18-15.
He didn't do much with the volley.
He did not, and I thought that J-Dub had found the drop, so can Alshon put a pair together and tie this? He cannot. Great first volley from J.W. Johnson. And can J.W. Johnson earn a match point for Augie right here?
Tough.
19-16.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, what is happening?
Even the world's best feel it in a Dreambreaker. Everybody at home, you are normal.
Oh my, okay. 2-2 on that. Augie has been the difference. 5-3 so far, Augie.
Grunts there.
And Gladiator Goff has earned a match point. He's 6-3 over Oncins.
He is seasoned in Dreambreakers. The Augie chance, even though Ranchers are the hometown team.
The flash mob travels well.
They travel everywhere.
20-17.
Here we go.
there.
Wow.
Oh, some gutsy overheads there.
Oncins holding on for dear life. And here's the deal. If Augie wins this rally, it is not over. You must finish this on your serve. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. And a hardcore fist pump to the Ranchers bench.
Last one of this rotation. Will Oncins tie it up?
20.
He will with an unbelievable shot on the run.
Oh my
20
goodness!
apiece in the corral. Wow.
Well, the Dreambreaker is close, Dave.
It sure is.
And Etta has the serve. I cannot tell you the importance of just having the serve when you walk in.
What a volley
from Jorja Johnson. Are you kidding me?
What a volley.
So, match point number 2 for the Flash.
And if you're the Flash, who else do you want stepping up there?
This is exactly who I want.
No way. She's there.
Jorja Johnson
Oh, look at that.
rushes to her flat mom, teammates, and comes up with a ridiculous get. Welcome back, everybody, to MLP Austin, presented by DoorDash, and the main event delivered 22-20 for the Flash. What a battle. Jorja freaking Johnson. Unbelievable out there. Congrats to J-Dub as well. Jorja, you walk out on the court. It's 20-all. What is going through your mind?
I was just listening to the crowd. I have my family behind me, and just listening to my bench and not letting it get to me. Just wanting to go out, play my game, and hopefully close it for my team.
J-Dub, congrats. So I know you like to present the stoic demeanor, but there's some emotions underneath that. What are you thinking after a disappointing men's match and no time? You got to step right back out on the court.
Yeah, just got to forget about it and know what we're going to do differently next time and just move on to the mixed and to the other mix and then just keep going forwards with it.
So, Jorja, this meant a lot to the crowd. You had a worked-up group trying to say who owns Texas. You had the Ranchers in red, the Flash in blue. What does that mean to you as a player, knowing how important that was to everybody in the stands?
Yeah, it was really great. Thank you to everyone who came out, whether you're cheering for us or against us. You made it a really fun event, and hopefully we put on a show for you all. So thanks for everybody.
Well, put on a show, did you ever? 22-20 in the Dreambreaker. Congrats, Dallas Flash. You remain undefeated in defending your title. Thanks for taking some time, guys. All right, what a way